G'day my friends, how the hell are you? I'm here with a city update today. Now it's not a city update with any changes, it's an update on the future of the city, and it's going to be quite shocking. So hang on to your short and curlies. Now to give you a little bit of background, we're going to go back like 10, 12 odd years, something like that. Back to the early days of when I got back into Lego, and at that time I was buying a lot of sets. I was trying to get my wife interested in Lego as well, because she's always been a big fan of Lego, and it wasn't until we discovered the modulars that she really fell in love. And of course in those days there wasn't many modulars at all, so yeah, we fell in love with the modulars. So I started buying them for the missus to get her building. So we used to have this big table set up, and I'd be building stuff. I'd be building old Western sets that I'd purchased, and because there wasn't too many of them, I started building my own custom stuff. So I'd be sitting on one end of the table building that stuff. My missus would be on the other end of the table building modulars. And as we started to string a few together and see them on the table, we kind of thought, you know, it'd be really cool to have a little street in front of them. So we put a little street in front of them. So we had a table set up and with modulars and a little street and Western Town on one end. And we soon realized that, for one, neither of us had space on this table for both. So we decided that I would do a Western Town and we would build a city. So my part of building the city, and if you remember my old city when we had it in the back room, that I would work on the layout and my missus would build all the sets. But to keep me interested in the city, I started doing things like custom modular builds, you know, working on landscaping and things like that to keep me interested in it. When we moved that city into this room, again, to keep some interest for me other than just some modulars, was to build something a little bit different. Like it was going to be a combination where we wanted to be able to display the modulars to keep me interested in having other things to build. So, you know, really going to town on the landscaping with mountain waterfalls, all that sort of stuff. And also, you know, be able to run trains and the like. But after all these years, I've started to ask myself the question, do I have the time to invest in the city? And as you can see from the videos I'm putting out with updates, I clearly don't. So I just don't have enough time to spend on something that's not my true passion. Honestly, I'd much rather be working on the Western Town. I'd much rather be building ships. I have all these ideas over the years I want to do. Yeah, I'd love to do castle stuff. Yeah, I love building my ships. So I'd love to build more ships. And yeah, I've always wanted to build a Bat Cave and a Wayne Manor. So there's all these things that I've got. I thought, you know what? If I'm going to be investing time in something like the city, shouldn't I be investing that time into something that I really, really want to build? So it's taken a long time. Like I don't even know when I put a last update, but I have been toying with that idea for so long, and honestly I haven't had the heart to come to the realization that I have to tear the city down. So, whew, man, after all this time and all this work, it's not easy to do. And you know, something like this, I don't know if you can sort of see this front section, but I never even quite finished this with the bridge. I've actually thought about, you know, maybe before I tear it down, I should just finish that bit there. What do you think about that? Should I finish that and run the trains one more time? Yeah, I don't know. It's just, yeah, it's something I haven't wanted to do a video on. I haven't wanted to face it at all. I've been talking to quite a few people about it, and they've known for quite some time, and yeah, it's just something I haven't really been able to settle on, but I just think it's probably the best thing moving forward. So I've got a few plans on what I want to do. So what does it mean for the modulars? Well, they're not going completely. I have got a plan. I think I've probably rattled on long enough as it is. So what I might do, I might split this into 2 videos. I was going to do it in one, but I might split it into 2 videos just to let you know what the actual plan is, what my plan is to keep the modulars, but to be able to display them, what I'm going to do with this area. So yeah, I might just might cut the video off now and just shoot a second one, so we're not sitting here for too long. You're not have to listen to me dribble along. But yeah, you know, I've had a lot of fun with the city. I think that with this, it was something to try and, as I said, a combination of being able to display them and incorporate things I wanted in the city as well. But I think probably my old layout was probably the best as a true Lego city. Yeah, I think that was a pretty good layout. But yeah, the things here, I've really enjoyed doing some of this mountain work. You know, the train tunnel, the waterfall. You know, that's come out of a real treat. I just love that. And to tear that down, it's going to be quite difficult. I almost think, can I sort of pull it off in a section and just keep that for a little while? I don't know. But yeah, I've sort of planned that. Yeah, I really did enjoy building that. It was a pain in the ass to build, I have to say. But I think if I ever build something like yeah, a castle layout or something, I think I'll incorporate a nice big waterfall again, because I just think it looks great. Yeah, so I know I said it was shocking. What do you reckon? Let me know in the comments what you think about that. Yeah, I know it's not something a lot of people want to hear. I know there's a lot of people that really only tuned in for the city. So unfortunately, you know, that's just the way I feel. What can I say? You know, yeah. So if that's all you're interested in, I'm afraid I'm not going to continue with that. I haven't got too much here to do with that bridge section, so if you did want me to do that, I probably could have a crack at it and get that finished. You know, and yeah, so the trains, you know, see, I used to love, Jack and I would come out here and we'd run the trains and have a great time, but he's getting older now and he's kind of found his other interests in life, and you know, like he'll still come out if I run the trains, but it's not like it used to be when he was a young fella. But yeah, maybe I'll ask him if he wants to see the trains run one more time. What I do with the trains, that's the thing that's got me. Maybe every now and again I could run a massive track on the Lego room floor and run the trains around. That'd be pretty cool. But I might just find a little posse that I can just line them up somewhere and put them on display. But yeah, I know, pretty shit, isn't it, when I think about it? But you know, like I said, that's how I feel. And yeah, I can get in and build some other cool stuff instead. So like I said, let me know in the comments how is your city going? What are you building? What's your interest? How have your interests changed? You know, it's a long time, over 10 years. I think it was 2010 when we got back into it. Didn't really crank it up to probably 2012, but yeah, long time, isn't it? Anyway, great to be able to put a video out for you guys and have a chat. So put it in the comments and we'll have a little chat together. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.